Grandma moved from the farm, she took me and her teenage daughter Fannie, and we went to live temporarily with her uncle Isaiah Burton in Hot Springs, Arkansas, where I grew up. I didn't know Grandma had an uncle until we went to live with him in Hot Springs. Grandma never did say on whose side her uncle was, but Uncle Burton must have been her husband's uncle or her mother's brother, because he had white skin and looked like a white person. He owned a nice home and he soon made us welcome, but Grandma was an independent person and soon found a job and rented a cottage for us. Uncle Burton was a 20-year employee for Armour and Company. He was in charge of the Armour stables located at the southwest corner of Pleasant and Church Streets. The company stabled 20 horses used for delivery service. The stables, of course, are no longer there. Nice homes now occupy the grounds where the stables once were. Grandma was an excellent cook, and she found work cooking for a colored woman known as Aunt Mary. Aunt Mary owned a 5-room house near the famous Eastman Hotel. The Eastman was a large hotel with 700 rooms and employed 150 waiters. It was both an American plan hotel, including meals and lodging, and a European plan, which did not include meals with lodging. The post office is now located on the site where the Eastman stood. Aunt Mary had a bright idea and turned her home into a family restaurant featuring fried chicken dinners as specialty. Her business was a success from the beginning. Her place was always crowded with diners, white only, from 12 noon till closing time at 8. Her patrons were white only because it was against the law of the state of Arkansas, as well as other states in the South, including the unwritten law of all states, for colored and white persons to eat together in the same dining room. This law did not apply to Indians, Mexican Americans, Filipinos, Japanese, Chinese, and other ethnicities. It applied only to all persons of African ancestry. Aunt Mary's business was a success, but it had a sad ending. She was an Aunt Jemima type of woman who had a great love for and childlike faith in the integrity of all white people. This faith and trust in white people caused her to trust her butcher with her savings instead of keeping her money in the bank. Years later, when she retired and asked for her savings, the butcher had spent it all. Hot Springs was where I grew up from an innocent country lad who used to wonder if women had legs. When I was a kid, women never exposed their legs. And as I have said, when they walked, it looked as if they were gliding along to a city-wise teenager.